Alien.
Would you knowingly follow a guy who leaves his...
Now, it clearly isn't my mother because I'm human, but in my...
He says it clearly isn't my mother. So he knows that what he's telling the public is a lie.
my mind, it got me to be convinced that it was my mother.
In my mind, it got me to be convinced that it was my mother. He draws this and says she has a purple robe and she's a queen alien and that this is my mom and she's going to take care of me.
If you can imagine, this alien being has adopted me, and so I refer to it as mum.
So how often do you see your mum?
Oh, I would say probably once a month, twice a month, depending. And what will happen is that we will hold hands, and I'll say I'm ready, and then the technology that I do not understand, then you are just taken and you go up, straight up to a craft orbiting the Earth.
It looks like a drawing scene from Star Trek, only like instead of Sulu, Uhura, and Captain Kirk, you get a whole bunch of green aliens at these consoles in the mothership.
Straight up to a craft orbiting the Earth.
But having an alien mum isn't Simon's only close encounter.
Listen to this.
That is the being that I claim to have sexual relations with.
In case you didn't hear it, that is the being that I claim to have sexual relations with.
So I don't have a name. All I refer to her as is the Cat Queen.
So you have sex with her?
Yes.
How often?
I don't remember all of it. Probably 4 times a year, something like that.
So do you have any...
4 times a year, Simon Parkes, by his own testimony, says he has sex with a cat queen alien. Just let that sink in, guys. He's the spokesperson, the current reigning champion spokesperson with a wide and exponentially growing following for the Q movement. Basically, the Q movement is trust the plan. There are good guys in government, the white hats, who are weeding out the bad guys in government, who are the deep state. And don't worry, Donald Trump's going to take care of it. I know you're losing your freedoms. Hang on. I know he's bringing the VAXX. Hang on. I know he's increasing the coffers of the military-industrial complex. Just hang on. I know he's decimating the value of the dollar. Trump's got this. Trust the plan.
Something like that.
So do you have any alien children?
You're looking at one here. This is the name, Zarka.
So that's your child?
Well, yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? But there you go.
Simon's encounter.
He knows it's crazy, and he expects you to buy his craziness. He knows it's a lie, and he expects you to buy his lie. And let me show you something that's just startling to me. Is I did a video on BitChute, because I ain't putting that up on YouTube, or did I put it up on YouTube? I don't remember. Anyway, it just gets confusing. Look at this. When you put something up on YouTube just exposing this guy and warning him, because guys, one of the things that you got to understand about truth, if you're into truth, truth hates lies. And by very nature of the truth, if you become exposed to a lie, you want to expose the lie to others and show people and warn them. So that's what this is, warning people about the charade, the lie that's being perpetrated by a guy who's literally mentally not there. Look what happens to him. His like to dislike ratio is off the charts. Look at mine, 429 to 189. That is a huge dislike. People are like, you have click envy. It's like, okay, whatever. Do I have click envy when I'm speaking against Biden? Oh, that's right, because you're in the left versus right paradigm lie. It's the left versus right. This is why I'm so against the left versus right paradigm lie, because it cements people into cognitive dissonance to such an extent they actually accept a guy who draws his own family photos in a thick binder and tells you that his family are a bunch of aliens and he has a little baby named Zarka. Zarka alien.